Hi guys, welcome back to another budget guitar show, and as you all out there know, I'm a big fan of the 70s and 80s punk rock, and a lot of the values that were within the punk rock scene at the time I still do believe in, and one of them is these major guitar companies who are making these ultra expensive replicas of classic guitars. Now today we're going to look at another one of those. Previously on the channel you have seen my Joe Strummer copies, which I think are absolutely fantastic guitars and were built for me by a couple of good friends of mine. Well, today we're going to look at another one of those. Now this one admittedly does not belong to me. I have not had the good fortune to be able to get one of these, but a pal of mine has. So, as you may or may have seen, back in 2021, Fender did a custom shop version of Joe Strummer's 1959 Fender Esquire. Now, this guitar started out life as a black Fender Esquire 1959, which Joe then had modified and painted white with a black stripe going across it. He added a Bourbon Street sticker just behind the bridge, and he used that from 1979 to 1981. In 1980 the guitar went through a little bit of a change when he stenciled "I May Take a Holiday" in black over it, and then in 1981 the guitar went through another overhaul when it was resprayed white with the black Go Faster stripe and a couple of other stickers added. He didn't really use this guitar much after the 1981 period. Who knows why, but it was still out there and it was still available for Fender to make a copy of. Now for £1,800, okay, I know it's a limited edition, but that is not the kind of thing that a typical Clash fan could afford paying for. However, my good friend Mr. Nick Lloyd has been at it again, and yes, the guy who made my other Joe Strummer guitars has done this faithful replica of that 1959 Fender Esquire belonging to Joe Strummer. Now, the attention to detail on these things is absolutely fantastic. As you can see, we have the Bourbon Street sticker just there, one pickup, Fender patent pending ashtray bridge with 3 saddles, all of the road wear and relicking that you can see on the actual Fender Esquire, which is actually on Joe's. This one has a string through body. Another thing about this guitar is, if you can see on the back of the headstock there, it's even been replicated where Strummer had taken off the original tuners and put on a set of Schala tuners. So all of that has been replicated right down to the last detail. So let's plug this thing in and let's hear some sounds. Okay, so first off we're going to plug it into a twin reverb type setting, and we're going to get some clean tones out of this beast. So yes, it's sounding really rather quite nice there. Let's switch it over to a sort of slightly distorted British amp tone and see what we get. Okay, now we will switch it over to a little bit more of a higher distorted tone and we'll check this pickup out from there. And there you have it, guys, some really rather good tones coming out of that just with that one pickup. Now, I'm finding this really nice to play, but what I want to do next is let's try it out in a mix. Now, in this song, you're going to hear the clean Joe Strummer-like tones that this guitar can make in one channel, and in the other channel you're going to hear the distorted Mick Jones style tones that this guitar can put out. So, without further ado, let's go and hear it in a mix. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed this little taster of this guitar. Now I really do like it, and the way that this has been built with so much attention to detail is absolutely astounding, and it cost nowhere near the £1,800 that Fender were hawking these kind of things out for from their custom shop last year. It's a beauty, it sounds good, it looks good. Absolutely fantastic. Well, I just want to say thank you to my good friend Mark Bryan for allowing me to borrow the guitar to do a review, and thank you to Nick Lloyd for making the guitar. And I really do think that there's some good stuff being done in these replica guitar markets, which are not intended to be the original article. They're trying to be as close as possible, but they're not charging you £1,800 for the privilege. Anyway guys, that's enough from me. If you've enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe. Don't forget you can also become a budget backer down below by joining the channel and get a whole lot more. Yeah, that's it from me. Thanks very much guys. You take care, stay safe, stay sane, and keep rocking.